Well, the obvious statement is we're really excited to be here in the Elite Eight after the game we played last night. Not that we needed a reminder, but I think it really is fresh in our minds of how difficult these games are, how hard you have to play, how so many times it comes down to individual players stepping up, making big plays, not just on offense but on defense, and how rewarding it feels to advance in the tournament, but especially moving from the Sweet 16 to the Elite Eight. We know we're playing a great team in Wisconsin. I think all teams that are here in the tournament at this level have had great seasons, and there's a reason that they're here. We recognize that they're one of the best offensive teams in the country. Their ability to shoot the three-point shot speaks for itself. Very disciplined team, both on offense and defense, extremely well coached by Bo Ryan, and it should be a great game, and we're going to have to play on our end as well as we can to have the opportunity to advance.
Sean, can you talk a little bit about that Wisconsin style of basketball? What makes that style of basketball so difficult to play against and beat?
Well, number one is they don't beat themselves. You know, historically, Wisconsin under Bo Ryan, it leads the nation or is at the top, close to the top in terms of turnovers. You know, even us last night, one of the reasons that we're here today is we turned the ball over 7 times against a team that's known for turning you over in San Diego State. Wisconsin, you know, historically, they can play the game with 5 or fewer, always seem to be under 10. They don't beat themselves. You know, you listen to these guys talk about the three-point line. To me, the best part of Wisconsin's offense is their ability to shot fake. You know, they get you up. That leads to drives. Drives lead to threes and fouls and easy twos. As much as anything, the discipline of our defense, staying down on fakes, staying down on shot fakes, not being so caught up in challenging the three-point line that we give that up. But it's equal discipline on defense and offense. I think the other unbelievable stat for Wisconsin is they never foul. You know, historically, each year, low turnovers. They foul the fewest of any team in the country sometimes. So they don't beat themselves. They're very disciplined. They really understand their culture and I think their system. You hear Caleb say, we want to do what we do. You know, Wisconsin's the same. They believe in their style and they do it well. You know, our guys have had quick turnarounds. If you watched our championship game in the Pac-12 tournament against UCLA, to me that was one of the great games of the season. High-level talent. A lot of scoring, a fast pace, players on both teams making big plays. It wasn't maybe as physical rebounding as last night's game, but I would put it in that category. And because of that, our guys are battle-tested. They're used to it. They're young, and I think all of them would say if you have a hard time getting up for this game to play for the Final Four, there's probably something wrong with you. I don't look at us as having any problem on a turnaround. We're healthy right now. And, you know, looking forward to today and tomorrow.
When you're scouting Wisconsin, is there a player that you begin with? Does it start with Kaminsky? Who does it begin with?
I think you have to start with Kaminsky because he's so unique. He's such a skilled player facing the basket as a center. And he's not like a 6'7" undersized center. He's a 7-foot skilled center. And, you know, first team all Big Ten player. No matter what team you watch him play against, he's a tough matchup, and he's going to be a tough matchup for us tomorrow. I think for us, we can't lose our mind. If he makes a couple threes, we can win the game, and he could have a good game. You know, our objective isn't to shut him out. I think that would be asking too much. But you have to have a game plan in place to know that he's on the perimeter and he can really hurt you, that he's in the low post and he can really hurt you. And obviously, you have to make him play defense as well. They have a lot of other very good players. You know, Decker's very athletic, very versatile at the forward. We've already talked about Jackson. You know, Brust, I don't know if there's a better shooter that we faced all year, but Kaminsky's that really hard matchup.
Sean, could you see TJ 15, 20 years from now sitting there coaching his own team?
No doubt about it. And I also believe that TJ has a chance to play in the NBA. I don't think that he'll be an NBA starting point guard, but there's not a doubt in my mind that if he adds this offseason to what he's already done, that he's going to be in the mix to be that player who's a career backup. but he's going to make some money playing this game first. That's what I always tell him, and that's why we try to set the bar high for him, because as evidenced by in last night's game, think about what he did defensively, how much he meant to our team offensively. He's the engine that makes us go. But when it all stops, I think there'll be a fight to add him to coaching staffs. He has all the qualities that you want on the other side. And, you know, his family, the McConnell family, you know, Kathy, Susie, his dad, Tim, Tom, they're a basketball family. And TJ really embodies that.